My fiance asked to get closure from her ex 2 days before our wedding. She said it was in the spirit of honesty and that she could have gone behind my back, but wanted to start our marriage with full transparency.
She's not. Massive red flag. Because why wasn't your closure met when you agreed to marry this man? Like you're going into a full marriage with another man and you don't have closure from your previous relationship. Honesty doesn't mean, what does it mean for someone to be honest? Like good for you, like 2 points for that, but that doesn't mean that's right.
But she was
mental
honest
health thing.
before the fact. She shared that she wanted to get closure. So it's not like she did it and would be like, oh, I did such and such.
And I respect
That's not the point.
Okay.
That's not the point because it's like she could be honest, but that doesn't mean what you're doing is okay. It's not okay because I can be honest and say, hey, I literally somebody yesterday. Just because I'm honest about it, that doesn't mean what I did.
So what's the closure? What's closure? Closure is basically saying, I just want to officially make sure what we both done with each other.
I don't know.
I just want to make sure like
The answer.
I can move on in a healthy way. What is it?
You needed that way before agreeing to marry somebody.
Closure is sex.
I don't want to say it, but
Oh yeah?
Sex,
You
yes.
over there too?
Think about it. What
that's just what I think.
What you think you're going to happen when you see your ex for the last time before you get married to somebody who you don't really want to marry?
Why do you need?
But that's like a fresh closure thing. Like if we just broke up and it's like, all right, let's talk. Like
Says you.
I think it says 2 years. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just
well, yeah, I'm assuming that if you're about to get married in 2 days, that this relationship that ended before wasn't recent.
We don't know that, but it says we just know that it's 2 days before the wedding.
And you would have to get the details of why the relationship ended before this.
Yeah.
Because if he had cheated on her, I know I'm making up my own story and you hate that. But if the person who she needed closure with had hurt her,
yeah.
she may have never gotten over it or whatever the case may be. And she may go back to see if there was still something there or whatever her reasoning is.
Or maybe just making sure before we close this, before we officialize, whatever, y'all. You don't know how I am. Like, just if the word is wrong, just tell me. But I don't know. If before we make this official, let's just, because once I close this chapter, I want to close it in the right,
But what do you say during? I mean, I'm being genuine about this question. Like, so if closure is a conversation, what are you saying in this type of conversation?
Like what? Like, does the closure mean like, hey, like, does it include forgiveness? Like, oh, I just have to forgive you for this before I can move on. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, like, does the closure doesn't have to be sex.
And closure involves moaning.
But what if you need to do that before?
And not like this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So then, but then guess
Not
what?
that kind.
That's a good thing because then
start like
you're not
that.
ready to get married.
Yeah, but she
If
also...
you need the closure to find out if you're ready to get
Then
married,
you're not ready.
Then you're not ready. That's one.
Period.
What happened?
I just like your dream.
Oh, thanks. That needed to, if you even felt like that, even in the slightest, you might have wanted to do that after the proposal. If you knew that you want to marry this person, but you can't do it unless you get this,
You're right.
then she should have 2 days before the wedding. What is that? What is that?
Maybe this feeling started surfacing.
That would have been my question. I'm like, why would you wait? Because I guess the question is he against her having that or seeking that closure, or is he against the timing of her doing it? Because what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Saying that, if she had done it before she and this, or maybe after they got engaged. I think you just said that.
If she felt like if that's her thought process, like in order to move forward
That makes sense.
with this marriage, because I'm about to get married to someone that this needs to happen, you should have done that a long time ago. Don't come to me 2 days before, because to me, 2 days before, what that feels like to me is that you're not ready for this to happen. If you still need this to happen.
I believe that 2 days before means that,
I'm scared.
nah,
They've been in contact.
the ex is better. The ex is better, and she's about to settle for the rest of her life with somebody that she's really not happy with or don't really desire. So she just wants to say her final farewell before she morally leaves him.
I kind of agree.
And because I personally feel if her current situation was better, than her
wouldn't give a
previous,
fuck.
she would have forgot all about
would
this.
not
Not
give
forgot about it, but she would have pushed it to the
fucks.
side. And, you know, like whatever happens.
Because
But
you go and get that closure and y'all have a real good conversation and start reminiscing
Now you
about the past.
second-guessing.
And now,
Heck it.
you thinking
and now
about it?
what? Like,
Your honeymoon gonna be trash.
I wasn't going for it.
I think the feelings can start to surface the closer you get to the wedding. So maybe she didn't think she had to get the closure a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever. And then as closer she gets to the point where she's like, yo, I'm really about to do this. It's really over. Like, you know, I think that's probably the reason why she waited so long. And then to get the closure, I honestly just believe that you're just not ready because that person, I don't know, like your ex should just be dead to you in your mind if you're about to get
There's
married.
actually a video that just went viral about this. The girl walked out. The girl was in front of her ex's doorstep while the current boyfriend or fiance was in the driver's seat. She was, I guess, they're talking, and then she comes back in the driver's seat and she's like crying. And the caption was getting closer before we got married. And he was like, "You okay now?" She's like, "Yes. Can we get some McDonald's?" And then they like left. And I'm like, nah, this couldn't be me.
Generation
No, this cannot be me.
Generation
If my
The niggas
ex,
parked in the ex's driveway.
Is this like a Gen Z person?
Gotta be.
Nah, I mean she looked like she might have been like 25 to 28, so it could be both. Could be both.
I'm just curious.
if my ex hit me up 2 days before his wedding, sorry, Rome, I would just be like, damn, to his fiance. Like literally. Like this nigga still think about me 2 days before you about to get married. I feel sorry for your fiance. Like
You're wildin', sis.
I'll be back.
It's not that uncommon.
What was that Tony Braxton song?
I'll be
wasn't
back.
man enough for me. Why'd you marry him?
And the worst thing is like it's usually the man that's proposing. So
You've been lying.
yeah, if I'm the guy who's proposing, I'd rather be like, yo, let me get closer with my ex before I get on a knee and propose to you.
bro, exactly.
Because I feel like that's more fair.
You had me.
She gotta
What?
I was right there, but
she gotta dismiss her team too.
I'm just
But
curious.
the thing is,
Whose house is
they
she
know
going back to,
that
though?
they're going to propose. Like they're planning the proposal. So it's like,
Yeah, but we're planning a proposal out of thinking that you're ready to do this.
Yeah, that means y'all have had conversations about being married.
true.
Hopefully.
And I feel like,
You're right, hopefully.
well, yeah, that too. But I also feel like if she would have known it was coming.
Why?
If you guys are having conversations about getting married or we're getting serious enough for that to be the next step if the conversations weren't had.
It happens to the best of us.
I mean, what are you going back to the ex for? I just don't understand. What needs are not being
She's
met?
still in love.
About to get married. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the horse is